Hey guys, Pressure Gun here today, and going to be doing a video on tips and tricks. And yeah, this is pretty much the second episode, and I decided to make it as a commentary rather than as a text tutorial thing, because tips and tricks, it doesn't matter. I feel that it's easier to voice it out, put my voice into it, but I can still write it as well. You guys, or you can just simply read it, but so yeah, so this is going to be the second episode. This is going to be well, not really counter rush, but this is going to be more like a anti rush. It's pretty much a very defensive play using using weapons of the current map. For example, for Junk Fleet, you want to bring SMG and shotgun. Those are the two recommendations, because I've been getting a lot of good scores with SMG shotgun combo, and I know people are saying shotguns are newbie. They're actually pretty good. In small maps. They're also good at very large maps with very tight corners and tight hallways. So which is really nice. You get those lucky headshots as well. But I decided to bring a M416 CQB and a WA 2001 Tactical, which is a really nice semi-automatic rifle, by the way. And a lot of people are saying, why you brought a semi-automatic, or semi-automatic, or why not a bolt action? Why not the M200? Why not the L96A1? I really don't like the animation where you have to unscope just to put the next bullet in the chamber. So, because when you're playing defensive play or anti-rush, you cannot leave your scope. You have to keep it. You have to keep aiming at your scope. You have to keep an eye on your enemies, and and to be honest, I feel that semi-automatics are much better at defensive play than the typical bolt action rifles. Bolt action rifles, I feel like they're more all around, more the one shot, one kill that kind of like I don't even know, process or whatever you guys call it, but but yes, but you do want to have a semi-automatic rifle for defensive play, because they have the best. You get, it's more about the accuracy. You're not like saying, oh, I better do a quick scope, oh, I better do a no scope. No, you just simply aim down your scope and you just simply shoot down your targets. It's really easy. It makes your life easier. If you hate rushing, or you hate people who are rushing you, you want to bring a semi-automatic rifle, especially Kill Creek. What else is there? Any big map, pretty much. um, so pretty much, the main key of anti-rush is just simply gaining as much territory of your base as possible. For example, I believe our snipers, they are covering the top part of our bridge, while the rest of our team is trying to defend the bottom. Uh, Pretty much, there's a lot of people running down from the bottom. We got like three to five people on the bottom trying to do a rush attack. So pretty much, I decided to just play a really good counter. Um, you also want to bring some mines if they allow explosives. Mines or even grenades are good enough for the what was it for defending, especially in Kill Creek. In the staircase, it's very easy to defend with grenades, and I believe I do pick up the parafail, fail or fallow. I don't even know how you say FAL. It's actually really good. I actually love this gun. This is my first time trying it out too. I never picked this up before, and I decided, why not? I'll try it out, and turns out it's amazing. It is. I like the animation. I like the gun sound. I like the damage. Everything else. But you know what? Who cares? It's just a gun. And to be honest, I feel that the AUG A1 is my favorite. AUG A1, G36E, or the or P90. Just the GP variant is good enough for me. I actually starting to use the M4 a lot more now. I don't know why, but I just like it much better now. I believe I'm starting to go back to the AK-47s, pretty much the AK-47 family, because I feel like it's more comfortable. I'm more about the damage output, and besides, I like close quarters combat. It's more fun. It's more engaging. Snipers, they starting to bore me now. Um, so yeah, I decided to switch. I might even switch to machine guns, heavy machine guns. Because they're very defensive. Since their weapons, their ammo, I should say, is so big that is amazing for defense. Even shotguns. I'm actually starting to transit to shotguns. So, anyways, back to the tactics. I got a little sidetracked there. So pretty much you want to try to gain the middle of the map as much as possible. You do not want to control the enemy's side, because that's it's just too much risk, and they have somewhat more of an advantage to more of an advantage to your team than you if you're in their base. That's where the anti-rush kind of shines. Since the rushing teammate or the opposing teammate is rushing, you will have the advantage because you have the base advantage. You have I guess you can say the home territory advantage, and it's true. You do. You have the spawn. You have the spawn shield. You have the area. You actually do have the angle. Your body when you when you actually first play, start the round. You already know what the base is from in the spawn, but it's a little bit weird when you see it from the outside, and maybe it takes a while to get used to. But yeah, um, pretty much the anti-rush, you want to try to kill as much of the enemy as possible without sacrificing too much territory. Retreating is recommended sometimes. Sacrificing for territory for more kills is just good, meaning that they have to respawn. But you do want to be careful though, because technically the spawn time is also very important as well. Constantly, I've been looking at the kill feed, and it tells me who's responding and who's not responding. So respawning, my bad. But as you can see, like if you see if you can see, okay, like if your teammate dies, that means you have one less man. You got 1 minute less down there. There's more, and they're gonna come back later. But you have to kind of expect them. Okay, I gotta hold out until reinforcements arrive. And if every time you kill an opponent, you have to realize, okay, these those are respawning, but they will come back sooner or later. I should take the advantage to move forward, gain as much territory as possible. Set up my, not really camp, but set up my position, set up my the area I need to pick off my enemies, and just try to hold out as long as possible. And this is where it truly shines of the anti-rush, is though just full defense is a good defense. A lot of people say the best offense is the best defense. Well, that's not really true, because you're tending to sacrifice points, and points are very important in common arms. Because there's certain limits. There's a limit for 100. If you reach 100, you win and ends the game. That's what you want to try to take advantage of. You want to see, okay, when is a good time to be defensive? When is a good time to be offensive? You want to try to, based on the score. And actually, in the beginning of the game, we were very behind. We were behind. We were rushed. We were outnumbered. And right now, we are winning 79 to 73 right now. So, which is really nice. We're pretty much winning right now. And we're just pretty much, okay, these people are gonna keep rushing, and we're gonna stay put. And for anti-rush, you want to stay in your position as long as possible, take out as much enemy as possible, and if you feel satisfied about the amount of kills, move to a different position and repeat the process. It's really nice. It's a nice tactic. and I believe someone in this game does lag out and floats in midair. I did manage to get that recorded, and I believe now by now it's 3 against 6 or 3 against 7. I'm not really sure, but we are still out. Yeah, we are still outmanned. 3 versus 6 right now. So we have pretty much a very low chance of winning. To be honest, they could have won actually, but if they did a full push. But luckily they went by small waves. It's like, oh, it's tower defense. Yeah, Common Arms tower defense. Make it happen. I'm just kidding. Um, but still, yeah, pretty much they come 1 by 1 or 2 by 2 or 3 by 3. I started, why not? I'll just hold the position as possible. You do want to take out anybody in your base, even if it's like one person. You want to take out that person, because that person is just pretty much holding out their position to destroy your base. So you want to get rid of the person in your base, and it's pretty much the number one priority is to get rid of the person in your base first, and then the people who's coming behind them. If they manage to come at once, just kill whoever's the closest and just get it over with. And I do manage to get a knife kill, which is hilarious. Um, wow, there's a lot going right now. So right now we're outnumbered, we're outgunned, um, and we're actually holding on. We are in I believe 92 to 86, which is really nice, and which is a great lead. So there's not that much pressure right now. We're gonna just pretty much just keep what we're doing right now. Just keep up what we're doing. Just keep defending, play anti-rush, and just try to avoid as much enemies as possible. And you know what? It's going great. It's going very well. And yeah, that's all you have to do for anti-rush. It is a great tactic. It works in this video. It works great in any game. I've been doing this tactic for a long time actually. But I do would highly recommend, if you have a backpack that can hold 3 weapons or 2 weapons, have your primary weapon as your assault rifle. Have the second primary weapon to be a sniper rifle, and have third as a shotgun or an SMG, because the shotgun and SMGs are amazing at close quarters combat. And when you're having pulling out your sniper, you do not want to be caught in close quarters combat unless you can pull out a lucky no scope. So anyways, that pretty much ends the video, and I hope you guys enjoy my new this tactic video. And you know what? I hope you guys have fun in Common Arms. And I guess I'll see you guys later.